Today marks 100 years since a horrific act of racist violence that America long ignored, the Tulsa Race Massacre. White mob tore apart the thriving black community of Greenwood, Tulsa. They looted, they burned buildings, and murdered hundreds of black Americans. Today, President Joe Biden became the first U.S. president to participate in a remembrance ceremony for that massacre. Now, no two events or our responses to them are the same, but it certainly seems like Colorado has embraced a more honest retelling of a similar terrible chapter in our history, the Sand Creek Massacre, November 1864, when hundreds of Arapaho and Cheyenne were killed by U.S. Army volunteers in what is now Kiowa County. We wondered why one event had been part of local history lessons for decades, while Oklahomans say the Tulsa Race Massacre was largely ignored even locally. And perhaps our perception of that is not accurate.
The information that makes it into the textbooks usually starts when researchers begin to uncover it and write about it. Otherwise, the people writing the textbooks aren't aware of it. So there has been a lot of research on the Sand Creek Massacre, both archaeological and anthropological research. I don't think as Colorado we deserve credit for doing this. I think this is just sort of the way the field has evolved, that push scholars to to reveal the story of the Sand Creek Massacre earlier than scholars revealed the story of Tulsa.
Dr. Shelby Balick says the Tulsa Massacre happened at a time period when there was a lot of extreme violence against black Americans, and she said it was just kind of all collectively swept under the rug.